Yep.
Really? Okay there, Grandma. Yes, there we go. That's and buenos dias to you too.
I'm not a grandma.
Well, good morning, everybody. Yes, we have bees again. Nothing like yesterday. Okay, we're nipping it in the bud. Nobody died or almost died, and oh my God, that was really something. I did talk to Wanda after we got done, after we had breakfast and whatnot. And if you guys want to see it on YouTube, we called it Terror in Tombstone, and then we called it Breakfast After Terror in Tombstone. It's like breakfast at Tiffany's, only different. Exactly the same, only different. Anyway, Wanda's fine. She was a little, delirious later on in the day. Well, she got stung a bunch of times and had the fright of her life at 84 years old. So it's a bit much. I mean, we're so glad
Hey,
she's okay and everything.
Donnie.
We got Trez on camera, of course. We got Hosh in the dragon suit. You dragon slayer, you. Look at him. He's slaying. He's ready to slay.
Hey, Ramona.
Slay.
Hey.
Slay down and take a nap is what I say. Is what I slay. Yes, indeed. We think we have a new conceal here, but we're going to drag you guys along anyway. Completely different than yesterday. We never know. Day to day. This call didn't come in until last night. So because they hadn't attacked anybody, we thought, you know what, we'll do this in the morning. So here we are. Welcome everyone. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We got Hosh, Dragon Slayer, and of course we got Trez on camera action. Good morning, Trez.
Morning.
It sounds like a show every. Good morning, Trez.
EMT.
Trez, you're low energy this morning. What's going on? Were you up late last night watching movies?
Watching groovy movies.
No.
No, she's really.
Did you meditate this morning?
I
Did you
just
hit
woke
the
up
indica
natural.
this morning?
Hit the
Sativa?
indica this morning.
I just woke up natural.
Wrong sativa. Wrong sativa. It's legal.
It's not super hot this morning. That's what it is.
Oh, it's just kind of like balmy, like
Yeah,
hammock
I'm
weather.
like, I can dig.
Okay, now here we got a hammock look. This was a hammock look. Okay, do you like a
Hammock.
balmy hammock look, like you're gonna
Bliss.
lay in the hammock by the beach? Or
Oh,
Just
wait,
bliss.
say that again.
hammock, the hammock look.
Hammock.
How do you say it? Say, you know what? We live in the middle of nowhere. We live in the middle of nowhere.
There you
Where's
go, there
that
she
again?
is.
It's
There
a
she is. There
hammock.
she
Yeah,
is.
but
no,
where's
no,
the-
but you have to. It's a hammock.
It's a hammock.
You gotta get
Not
out
a
of it.
ham
There
hock.
she is. There she is.
A
That's
ham
my
hock is
friend.
what you put in soup. A ham hock is what you put in soup.
That's what you're fucking saying.
It's a
There
hammock.
it is. There it is. Come on. Come on.
Hammock.
Trez, there it is. Trez.
The cheering team over here.
That is like
Cheering
yeah,
team,
that's
host
big.
the cheering team. So, all right, but we live in the middle of nowhere. What is it? If it's urban in the city, what is it called here?
Bisbee.
Oh, you're a horrible person. So, what is it called when you're in the middle of, not rural, not suburban?
Hell.
Oh, come on, God damn it.
Way too far away from a convenience
Way too what?
store.
Wait to what?
Far away.
Far away?
Far away.
Just a fart away from happiness. No, we're rural, right?
rural.
Just say it again, please. So we're not urban, we're not suburban, we're rural.
We're rural.
Hammock.
Rural.
Hammock. How do you?
Hammock. Oy vey.
Hammock.
Oy vey.
This has apparently
this is my
nothing
grandmother.
to. Oy vey.
What's that have to do with it?
Good.
Because he's saying it wrong.
You got some schmutz right there now. Immediately. What, hanging out of my nose? We're going to kibitz a little bit more here before we get into the bees. Yeah, this has nothing to do with bees, apparently, guys. It was she was calm until we put a quarter in the slot. So
Yes.
Oh, for crying out loud! For crying out! The
Hey,
north
the
of
vests-
Wisconsin.
the vests are up here.
Oh, there's the vest.
Yeah.
You bet your vests. Here, which one's hers?
The vest in the west.
Who cares?
Right.
How can you tell them apart? Which one's hers?
Mine's prettier.
Who cares? Here.
Mine's always
You know what? She doesn't need a vest. She needs a straight jacket.
because I've always have mine like done really nice together.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Actually, that's probably,
Folded.
That's probably mine. Yeah, because that one seems like
Folded.
It's small.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, we're gonna meet
Yeah,
Tess.
that one's mine.
Okay, this is ridiculous, you guys. She's so Friday. So We're gonna
It
go
is
talk to-
Friday.
Now Tess is.
It's Friday. I know. I woke up. I thought it was Thursday. I was like,
You thought it was Thursday? Yeah, but of which week? Right. But you know, is it hammock weather?
oh wait, this isn't my. I don't know. Oh, they both lose.
Now it's.
Did I lose weight?
They're both cold, for God's sake. So
Yeah.
Tess has had this house not very long. She's only lived here a couple of months, but she's really done miracles with it, fixing it up. We're in Bisbee. In fact, right behind us are the Mule Mountains, the beautiful Mule Mountains, and the ranch is really, you see that high peak? The ranch is just on the other side of that. So as the crow flies, it would take about 10 minutes to get there, but driving it takes about 20. Right, Hosh? About 20?
From here?
Yeah, because we're in Hosh's neck of the woods again.
Yes.
So, but she has bees. She's trying to get some work done on the house by people, you know, everything from landscaping to, I said, so what are you trying to get done? She said, what aren't I trying to get done? You name it. So, of course, anybody that does work ain't going to come near the place if there's bees. And they're in a block wall, so behind some bushes. So we're going to have to take a look at this and see what's going on. Stick with us, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. No big catastrophe yet today. Not like yesterday. You guys want to see what happened yesterday, go check out Terror and Tombstone. It literally was. The people that got attacked and sent to the hospital are alive. They're going to be okay, I guess. Only thing I really fear is delayed reaction. We've had people that have gotten stung a lot have had reactions of 5 days later, a week later. I was talking to an old cowboy, and he said that he got attacked, got 40 or 50 stings, and actually did really good, felt really good for 5 days.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, just collapsed. Just
Yeah.
5 days later, doing fine, riding a horse, rounding. I think there was maybe branding season, so they're rounding cows and shit. And 5 days, and then all of a sudden he's in the hospital. But right up till then, after they got stung, scraped the stingers out, might have taken a Benadryl, felt really good actually. Did I tell you about that one? And it was a shock. It was just like, what in the hell is going on with this now? And of course, the other thing we worry about is when you get stung a lot, we don't know the number of stings it takes. We know that if you're allergic, one sting will kill you. But I'm talking about exacerbating existing conditions, which means if you have like dementia, it can go to full Alzheimer's, diabetes, etc. Obviously, it's had the opposite effect with Hosh and I, because we used to just be okay looking. And now, look at us, we're fucking handsome. I mean, so it can have the reverse effect. Have you heard about that? Exacerbates what you already have. What? What? So we're kind of good looking before. It exacerbates existing conditions. So now, how much better looking can you get? I mean, you know.
oh my gosh, something's wrong with the camera.
Uh-oh, something's wrong with the camera. Yeah, I broke it because I'm so good looking.
Which one?
I'm joking.
Oh, I knew it the moment she looked up. It's going to be hammock time in the rural parts of the county. All right, guys, I'm going to get my suit on.
I didn't realize, like, wow, we're live on the Facey Bookie?
We're on Facey Bookie.
The Bookie
And
Facey?
Tiki Talkie.
Hi there, Lake Havasu.
Oh yeah, Lake Havasu's on.
Mike, hi.
Nice and cool in Lake Havasu, huh?
Yeah, I'll bet.
You guys got killer bees
Lori's
up there.
scared silly.
All right. Hey, do you want me to go back there and cut that lock?
Yeah, you know what? Let's, I'm going to back the truck up there.
Okay.
And, I think we can do that lock. Yeah, definitely take
I
the
didn't
dog
have
off.
my
If you guys want to
finish my chocolate milk this
put on my
morning.
suit. We have to cut a lock to a gate, and I really hope it doesn't piss the bees off. But that way we can get inside and outside of the gate. You know what? I want to see if Tess is around. Let's go meet Tess. Come on.
Is she okay about being on camera?
Hi, there's Tess. I was wondering where she was, and poof, she appeared.
Well, I heard you say they were going to go around back, so do you want me to take them around that way then?
Take who?
Take Hosh and, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Oh,
Trez.
Trez.
Yeah, around that way?
Well, can that lock be cut from the outside, or is it on the inside?
I don't know. I don't know.
Haven't been
I've
over
never
there.
even looked
There's
at
bees over there. That's
Well,
why Tess is the
exactly.
smart one.
So
It's like Tess is like, I ain't going over there. What the
no,
hell's
I
wrong
mean you'll
with you?
see how long it's been. I mean my grass is like 3 feet tall back there
Nobody's
now.
going to get near it with a weed whacker. You know, they have attacked weed whackers from 100 yards away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all the way over there. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So it's really good you're getting this nipped in the bud. And we're right
Right.
in the neighborhood, right down here in Bisbee. You know, we're right near the border. You know what we call bees when they're this close to the border, Tess? Bee legals. A lot of windshield time
Learn
out
something new
Learn
every
something
day.
new every day. It's not technical, actually, but you know. Anyway, so everyone, this is Tess, and you've been here a couple of months in this house.
Right, right.
And
And I
done-
didn't even realize they were there until somebody pointed it out to me. They said
Recently.
there was bees over there.
Oh wow.
And so that's when I started kind of like planning everything around that.
Yeah,
You know?
that's-
And now I'm at a stopping point because, you know, I want to have the eaves done. I want to have the new windows put in. I
Sure.
want to get that grass cut.
Nobody's
And
gonna
I
do
can't
anything.
do anything
No,
over there.
no.
I can't even, I didn't even want to go cut the lock.
Oh,
you know.
well, no, you really can't.
Have
Yeah.
they chased people off?
No, but I tell you what, I've got a little window air conditioner,
Mhm.
and that I thought was sealed, and then one day I came home and there were dead bees in that room. So they,
Oh.
I don't know
The
why
noise
on
in the air
that
conditioning.
day.
Noise in the air
Morning.
conditioning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
think
so
so.
they found their way in somehow.
Yeah. If you want to watch what we're doing, we're on YouTube Live.
Okay.
And so it's just put in Killer Bee Guy.
Okay.
And you can watch what we're doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Safely
So,
in my house.
Let's see, what should we name this one? Tessa's Treasures. No, I don't. We'll figure something out, everybody. We'll figure something out. So, and welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Are you from Bisbee?
No, not originally. My family is. My family is actually celebrating 100 years in Bisbee this year. September 8th, 1923. They crossed right there in Naco.
wow.
Oh my
is so cool.
gosh.
Yeah, so it's a big
September
deal.
8th, 1923.
That's right.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Mhm.
What a centennial.
I know. It's exciting. So
Oh.
I'm really happy to be here. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
So, you know, and just,
Is this a family home?
no,
No,
it's not.
was not.
No.
Were they up in Old Bisbee or?
They were different places. I had an uncle in Saginaw.
Mhm.
I had a uncle in Lowell.
So
And
you're
my-
well familiar with the place.
My grandmother had those little houses across from Central School.
Sure.
That's where they
Yep.
lived. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
really? Right up there in Old Bisbee. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool! My God. Well, now we're gonna make it so that you can do whatever you want here. I'll explain a little bit of what's going to happen, and when you know where we see them coming and going out of that hole, that little crack up there.
Yeah.
As I think I told you on the phone last night, that's the airport, not the city. That's the loading dock.
Right.
So there's like they're in block, and the holes, of course, in the block, the concrete block, and there's probably 50,000, 100,000. We don't know. I've seen a block wall 10 feet long when it was torn down, and there were no bees. Every hole for 10 feet full of comb. Just it's crazy. It's like a perfect home for them. It's weird, convoluted as hell.
Right.
But they seem to like it. It's a metropolis,
Yeah.
labyrinth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what's in there, and we're gonna make this as uneventful as possible.
That's
We don't need a Nat Geo moment. We had that yesterday morning. One or two of those a week is enough. Oh, God. So, and what we're gonna do is, I think I told you, it's called a nuke and seal. There are three basic types of removals. There's a ball of bees hanging in a tree, a swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those used to be totally benign, but they're not anymore. That's what killed Ben out here a couple of years ago.
Oh, I see.
Was a ball of bees in a tree. So they're not nice anymore. They're all Africanized. Don't trust them. And this is not a DIY channel, you guys. Don't try this shit at home. Don't do it. It's too dangerous. And the next one is called a nuke and seal. It's just like it sounds, which we'll be doing here. We're not going to tear the house down, you know, unless you let us. No, anyway, there's no reason to. Where we kill the bees with a pyrethrin, which is a pesticide made from chrysanthemum flowers. It's
I
really
see.
cool. And then nuke and seal. So then we seal up the hole, basically entomb them in there with expanding foam.
I see.
All right. So make it safe. Now, right now, though, because that is the landing strip, there are 2 to 4, maybe 5,000 bees out working in the field. They're out working right now.
Oh, okay.
And they're coming back all loaded and ready to go. We're going to try to sneak up on them and knock down guard bees so they don't send everybody out to fight. We're going to try to do that. Okay, that's
okay.
what
I
we're-
was wondering about that. Like, what's going to happen? But
They,
Because I've seen them like in trees and stuff. It's like, well, what's going to happen with them?
right. Well, the bees in the trees. See, the thing about your trees is, uh, they will come from up to a 3-mile radius to forage.
I see.
So people think that they need to have bees in their backyard for their gardens or for their pollination. No, there are bees all over the neighborhood everywhere. We heard it. They killed a guy in Agua Prieta a couple of weeks ago. I mean, they kill people all the time. We heard an interesting news article. Lee sent us, right? Lee Ramsey sent us an article from Guadalajara. All right, and I've been to Guadalajara. I don't like it very much. I don't like big cities in Mexico or anywhere else for that matter. But in Guadalajara, they did a kind of a study with all the first responders there about stinging incidents, reported stinging incidents from killer bees. That's all they have down there. 300 per month.
Wow.
Just in the city, not in the state. Just in the city of Guadalajara. 10 per day reported. You know that most of them don't go reported.
Right.
Especially in Mexico. Nobody going to call the authorities there, And so it's horrifying is what it is. So we're going to try to sneak up on them and kill those guard bees, because their front door, that's where the guard bees are. And what they do when they sense a threat to the hive, which you don't know what that is. Everything can be fine for a month, a year, decades, but then they don't like the color of your shirt. Or the shampoo you used, or who the hell knows?
Right.
And that's why I said it's a very large bomb with a very short fuse, and you don't know what's going to light it. But once it goes off, holy hell breaks loose. The pheromone, it's an attack pheromone. It's a smell that goes through the hive, they emit, and it's the Uga horn in the submarine. It's the car alarm, and everybody comes to the party. I've seen them come out of a hole like that at 1,000 per second.
Wow.
Like somebody turned on a high pressure water hose. You want to see how horrific it can get, make some popcorn and look at Portal to Hell, was what we called it on the YouTube channel, or Worst Bees Ever. It was in Portal, Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah, Portal to Hell. And they were pretty darned ornery, about the orneriest. Yeah, so we're going to try to avoid that here in the neighborhood. We never know.
I don't want to make the neighbors mad.
Yeah, no. Well, they're going to be glad to see us here because they know that we're here. They come to save the day. So anyway, anybody got any questions for us, Trez?
I can't see in this light.
Huh?
I can't see.
It's too bright.
She can't
The
see.
light's too
I'm
bright.
too bright. I know. Oh, the light is too bright.
That and did you see how close my face is to the screen?
Yes, I was wondering about that. You okay?
Well, that's to get a close up of you. I
Oh.
can't. Otherwise, I'm
How many-
standing
have
in
you
her
got,
garden.
like 4 cameras there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're live on. What are we live on?
Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
I don't know if TikTok kicked off because you might have said something that kicked it off.
No, they're
Still there?
on there. Little
You never
birds.
know.
Yeah,
You're
we should
weird.
on
You're
TikTok.
weird.
Oh,
They
you say
spank us
something
all.
and
Yeah.
I don't know. They never. It's like you've been bad. I'm like, don't spank me again. I can't sit down. Oh, really? I mean, we're out rescuing people and saving people's lives, and they're
you
just
should be able to do whatever you want.
see.
Oh, we're going to get shut down again.
Yeah, right. Exactly. They say no, you shouldn't. Bap, bap, bap.
But
Oh my
since
God.
it's live on, I think it's the book face.
On Facebook, the
Yeah,
book face.
the book face.
And the tiki talkie.
The
Anyway.
ticky-tacky. That's why I'm like,
Pretending
my
she's
face
old
is so
lady.
close so I can focus. If I focus on that one, then the others are focused.
Then the other are unfocused.
Oh,
Yes. Anyway, all right. So these guys are going to walk around back and see if we can get that lock from that side.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
side.
this is pretty accessible right
Yes.
there, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, just walk around.
Well, we're going to do that. Make sure that's accessible. I'll pull the truck around, and if we have to go in the other way, I will let you go in, cut the lock, and then we'll do everything. I'll leave the truck out here on the street.
We'll cut the lock first.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a be a good idea. Access in and out. Yeah. And if we need to trim some of the
Oh, Cody,
oleander.
that vest he has on is a cooling vest.
Yeah,
I
cooling-
could see
looks
that
like a
question.
bulletproof vest. Isn't it cool?
It does,
That's so
yeah.
awesome.
That's
I
so
know.
we don't know
But
what
you see
helps
there,
us to not overheat.
Don got us for these. They're got ice packs,
wow.
and they're Velcro, so you can trade them out.
So you just stick them in the freezer every night?
Oh yeah, the whole
Yeah,
vest. Stick
nice.
everything in freezer every night. Literally saving my life and keeping them comfortable
Yeah.
because they haven't been dead like I have.
Oh,
Heat exhaustion's even,
yeah.
So I can't do it anymore. So anyway, yeah, Don Shar actually, who got us the vests and these cameras and whatnot. He's coming out to visit. He's coming all the way from Pennsylvania to get in a bee suit.
Oh.
Told him to bring his Depends. So anyway, all right, my dear. If you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's all of us. Whatever.
All right, I'll go tune into Facebook.
Okay, very good. You got it. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you in the funny paper. Do you want to grab the sawzall and I'll pull that around back? All right, Killer Bee Nation. Here we are. We have no idea what we're getting into. Again, we have an idea, but that's about it.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Now we're getting to work. You got it, Cody. Funny, Don, funny.
So I would like to ask everyone if they are wondering what Trez went to see the other night.
We talked about it, remember? That's not, doesn't say Bobby on it. Open your
doesn't?
fucking eyes.
I don't care anymore.
Nice try.
Fuck. I don't know.
It's cute. That's a cute little.
My lunchbox.
Yeah. You have a carrot or a piece
I
of
had
celery.
to.
No, that isn't what gets the live kicked down, Aiden. It was, what gets the live kicked down is when you give out personal information. So
It depends.
yeah, it depends. Depends.
It depends.
Because we never get kicked off YouTube, and we
put his
cuss
phone number. Yeah, you gave
like
his phone
sailors
number
and
on there
bee suits.
the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And trolls. Trolls are who
ridiculous.
report the
Trolls
live.
report us.
So,
Yep.
and there's way more trolls on the Tiki-Taki.
Oh boy.
Way
Tons of
more.
trouble. You want to walk around back there and see if that lock is accessible from the outside? Sure. Yeah.
Do you want me to go follow him?
Yeah, go ahead and follow him and I'll get the truck holder on. You'll hear me coming.
Off we go into the... Look how green it looks. We got the beginning more rain down the hill here than we have up in Old Bisbee. New homeowner. Couple locks.
Well, they're pretty active.
Oh, you mean these? You know, would this just be easy enough to pull off the hinge right there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you want
Since
to
it's
do. It's
missing.
maybe easier to get it from the other side, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Well, they don't light up.
I don't. Why don't you just use a crowbar and pop it?
Well, I don't know.
So shitty of me.
Fred, you won't believe it. I stopped and I don't know if this guy thought it was the bus or what. Come here. You got the bus downtown? I don't know what.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe he.
You pick up any riffraff. What's up, my friend?
Somewhere safe.
Take me somewhere safe, he said, so I brought him to the beach. This is my buddy Dave.
Trust.
What's up, my friend? What's up?
Too long, man.
Been too
He's an
long.
old local, everybody knows Dave.
I'm glad to see you behind the camera again.
Thanks, thanks.
Cameras.
Camera, I know, right?
Camera, exactly. We are live from the hive.
I'm gonna have like wicked arms after all this shit.
I'm really adding weight all the time to the handle there. We got. We got okay. We got this. We got 2 Samsung S20 pluses. Look at her. The model.
Been
2
avoiding
Samsung
it.
S20 pluses, and then Don Char of Pennsylvania, our buddy, he bought the 2 Galaxy Pixel 7 Pros.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they're great. Even close-up shit. These cameras are awesome, man. These cameras. Are they lighting up at all? No. Okay, we can get up now. Guys, we're gonna let him up then before we piss him off. Ah, he's got it. Dave says he's got his run. Look who. I mean, I pulled over for 1 second.
I won't be able to outrun him.
He thinks
It'll
it's
be
a-
a hell of a show.
How you doing, man?
I get in the damn truck and there. This isn't the Bisbee bus. Yeah, right.
I'm tired.
He started flashing lights.
I can't finish my run.
You're
started
going the
flashing
wrong
his
way, man.
I'm tired,
I'm
man.
tired, man. He went pencils.
Where are they?
They're in this block wall, kind of to the left of that big tree, coming and going. They're living in the holes.
They're living in the
Exactly.
holes.
Been there a long time because the staining is really darker on them, and it takes trillions of bees to land there
Right.
and make it that dark. It's like a welcome mat for them, right?
It looks so pretty.
Yeah, all pheromones, all
With
attack
the
pheromones.
poisonous
So we have to cut
bushes.
the lock on the gate so we can get access it
Oleanders.
from both sides.
Wow.
They're to the
One
right
of the
that
world's
oleander on the other
deadliest
side.
flowers.
So yesterday we had a huge stinging incident in Tombstone. I mean, 2 people in the hospital. 84-year-old woman with a walker. The realtor had to pick her up, throw her in the truck. You got to see it. It's on. We called it Terror in Tombstone. They're alive. They're gonna live.
That's good.
They called me at 6:30 in the morning, and I said, "You got to go to the hospital now. Take her to the hospital because he got stung 20, 30 times. Who knows? She got stung in the head half a dozen times, something like that." And I mean, this house and the house was burnt out. Somebody died in there like 20 years ago, smoke inhalation, and then they boarded it up and walked away. So they were going to go in that back door and assess it to see if it needed to be torn down. It does, just sell it for the land, whatever. They started to unscrew the plywood on the back doors. Everything's boarded. Short fuse, big bomb. Short fuse, big bomb. That's right. So, yeah. So I've known Dave for decades. I mean, this guy we're brothers from another mother, father, state of confusion and denial. Anyway, I love her, brother.
I love you, man.
We're gonna let. He's got his running shoes on.
I gotta get out of here before you get those.
He's got to get the
bees
fuck out of here. You
'Cause
know?
I'm practically naked. So.
All right. Yeah.
Be safe, you guys.
All
Bye,
right.
Dave.
See you down there, buddy. So that was Dave. Oh, isn't he wonderful? Yeah, it's been a while since you've seen him, huh?
I see him downtown every once in a while.
Yeah, I've seen him downtown once in a while. Yeah. Anyway, he's awesome. Bisbee is just full of wonderful people like that, and there's a few that aren't. But we won't go there right now. So, what are we? Oh, no, Nana's leaving here. Well, good morning. Oh, that's just wonderful. The bees are in that wall over there by that tree. Yeah, Tess's place there, and so being a very good neighbor to get rid of that thing. They're horrible. Yeah, so we're gonna make quick work of it. Are you coming back? Can you stay inside? Can you let him know to stay inside? All right, thank you so much. And any animals, any dogs. Thank you. All right, hon. See you later. All right. All right, so that was the neighbor. We had to tell her husband not to come out because she's gone for the day. So let's see. You've got everything we need, Aho.
Well, what do you think?
I'm thinking, yeah, try dye. Can we stick a new man? You're already ahead of me on the new man. And it's Spanish foam. If we can fill that up with Spanish foam, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna get my feet. I've got a good track record going here. I haven't been stung for a while, right?
Right.
You just jinxed yourself.
Kind of. So anyway, what happened?
I said you just jinxed yourself.
Well, and it's still early, but this is the only call we have right now. You got your gloves on? Okay.
I got a goat named Jinx,
Oh.
for what it's worth.
Let's see. We got a whole bunch. everybody.
We may be.
We may be. Then again, we may not be. Let's see, are there any more of these on the other side? Oh, it's got the elastic.
Do they all?
Circulation.
Yeah, there's some on the other side without it.
All right, I'm gonna go take a check. Well, we don't have to put up police tape today anyway.
We gotta wash these.
There we go. All right, guys. Well, let's go see if we can get this done as safe as possible. Thank you for cutting that wall off. Yeah, I'm gonna look this side if you want to look from that side. I think you're right. It's just accessibility.
Let's go through the oleander.
Right down here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking steel wool too.
I've got some.
Now you know what I've had to do in these, Hosh?
What?
So, Trez.
Yeah.
Right. Can you see in here?
Here, I'm dropping a new van in.
Okay, yeah, drop the new van in. Show everybody where they're at right here. Where my finger is.
Sorry.
Do I have to pull your finger? Oh, I see them.
Here, let me throw a couple of these in.
There we go. So,
So you want to tell them about the new van, Reed?
yeah, so what he's putting in there, they're called, I need a screwdriver to push it in further, because we don't want the,
Oh no, I think it dropped right down in.
okay, we just got one in there, or?
I've got two so far.
That's it, that's all we need. 'Cause
No, well, I mean not two whole ones, two strips.
oh, you cut them into strips.
Yeah.
Good, okay, well, in that case, perfect. Now, these guys are spicy.
Yeah, and there's.
Now, I've done a bunch of these situations. We're going to have to push those down in so they aren't side by side. I got to get something to push those down in with.
Yeah.
You know, one situation that I've seen, I don't know if you've done one of these before, but you see all these cracks over here? See this over here, or this over here?
Yeah.
We're going to have to seal all those up because I've
Right.
seen them come out of all of them.
Right.
It's a real problem. These guys are spicy.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray some tri-dye.
Yeah, let's get it right down in the hole again. I'm going to get a pry bar to push it in there.
Okay.
Oh, Trez, hand me that. I want to show everybody. Trez, you got the back of his head there.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
I had right in the hole.
Oh, awesome. It looked like it. But anyway, from this angle, I want to show everybody. So he's putting the tri-dye in there now. Now, they're spicy as hell in this neighborhood. That's dangerous. Boy, they don't like the camera as usual. Oh, God.
Now it's being said.
Now, that looks good.
Okay.
These
I've got Vendona here too.
One thing I want to wait just a second for,
Yeah.
because they're not pouring out of there anymore, is look on these other holes in the same situation.
Right.
Like here, over here, over here. I had to caulk up, and I used caulk because, boy, the expanding foam is so messy.
They're pissed.
Yeah, they are. No, this is definitely spicy. We gotta keep an eye on looky loose. I don't think our buddy Dave is going to be coming back this way. Now that he knows what's going on. Oh, wow, can you hear him in there?
Yeah.
Wow, they're really loud, everybody.
They're angry about it.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear that, Trent? They're super loud.
Yeah.
I can't tell if what's picking up on the thing, because...
Yeah, well, of course,
Oh,
they're all over the
Reed.
cameras, too. Look at them.
What?
See, Reed, watch here. See
Right
this
here.
hole here?
Okay.
Down and to the left. Look in there. Are they coming out through
Oh,
there?
God, I hope not. Yep, they sure as hell
Are
are.
they?
Oh, what a pain in the ass. These things are always a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Ah.
Really stupid design.
Really, because these are split. You can see how there's two bricks here set side by side, and all of these are on top of the flat bricks that are
All right.
that have holes in them. So all of these cracks, they just go right down in the holes, and I've had to seal up an entire wall like this. It's such a pain.
I may need. Should I go ahead and start dumping this in?
I think you should.
Yeah. I may need the hose.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Let's-
idea.
But let's see.
Now, can you slide that down in as far as you can? There's got to be a hole.
Let's see what happens.
All right. I think it's going to ooze out. But we basically have to close the door. I'm so glad Tess is nipping this in the bud because,
There it goes.
yeah,
Now,
yep.
maybe we should be going with coal.
You know, I think you're right, and I've had to do that before with these. We just use a lot of coffee to make suction. See, it's just
Yeah.
mushrooms all over.
Yeah.
And it also is pushing the new van out.
Right. I saw that.
So we got to have the new van in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
wipe as much of this out as
I
possible.
do have this one. I don't know if you want to use that, but I'll go get the coal.
Okay, very good. And I'm going to go wipe this.
Let's see if I can see the screen. Let me get down here into the bushes. So, I'll give you guys a view. Got to nip this in the bud. She can't get anything done. There's definitely an old spicy hive. Old spicy hive. And so now it's going to be a case of caulking, and I mean caulking. I need to put,
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, enough of the dance party time. All right.
La 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 la. There's so many freaking holes.
What happened? Here you go.
So many freaking holes.
Yeah, I'm afraid they might have more than just a couple.
Yeah.
Now, with the clear caulk is nice with this situation because if we get these things are see in this hole right in here.
Yeah.
This, like right in that narrow little tiny spot
Down below. Yeah.
they're pouring out of there. They work.
Yeah. I think we just got to stuff steel wool on each side. Right, like this.
Yeah, but it's not a very good seal.
Well, I mean, we can seal it up after with the caulk.
Yeah, and then stuff more from the other side.
Like a sandwich. Do you want to go with that?
Yeah, do we have a lot of steel wool?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Because
in the
we're going to
back.
have to do each of these holes.
Yep.
All right, you want to hand me the caulk in if you want to look for the steel wool?
Yeah, we'll do. Hold on.
Now with the caulk has to go in the middle.
Yep.
Not, so where are you?
There you go. Well, I put it behind that.
No, it has to go in the middle. We have to put the caulk in first,
I see what you're
and then
I see what you're saying.
to seal up the crack.
All right, I just pushed it.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Now if we can get some more steel wool.
Yeah. I'm spreading.
Yeah, this will be the way to do it.
I'm spreading it here too. Yeah, let me see what else we've got in the truck for steel wool.
All right, very good. I hope that we have a buttload of it, more Latin. All right, so now, because these I can go like this with, yeah, the damned expanding foam in certain situations just is not good. And I have used it in situations like this, but I think I learned pretty quickly that it's not very pretty. But this will work great because this is clear coat, and so, but I have to smush it into the crack and it'll dry clear. Oh God, these are a pain in the ass. They take the damnedest places to build. Well, we're trying to avoid a situation like yesterday. Yo. All right, in that case, we're caulking now. We're just caulking. It'll work. We have plenty of caulk, so we're going to. We got a caulk and not look back. All right, and I'll have to hit it from that side also. So with this, you see what I'm doing in here, Hoge, is I'm running a bead right in the middle. Running a bead right in the middle, and then reaching in and pushing it down into the crack. See how I got that bead in there?
Yep.
Right, then I reach in.
Reach past it.
Yeah, and kind of push it down.
Got it.
You can feel the pressure, you can feel the crack. And that does seal it up. I've actually done these damn walls 100 times.
Do you want to do anything with this?
No, we just throw that away. There's nowhere to put it really. Here we got the holes sealed up. One thing that I'm kind of thinking is, because when we put the tri-dye in, they came out of this hole down here, and I mean, look on down here, see if you see any evidence of them coming out. I see a bee down there crawling around. Right here, I don't know if it landed or what happened, but, well, that's really good. It'd be kind of unusual because it was an old hive, but it does happen. I mean, worst case scenario is they find another door in all of this. It's really hard to seal up all these doors, but we're going to do it, you know. Can you see the lens yet, Trez? Anybody got any questions?
Of course, every time like I can see it, nobody asks questions. I can see them asking it,
Well,
like in the
we
glare.
answered them all. That's a good thing.
And the bottom one, for some reason, wasn't charging right. What? Oh, the Facebook. You know what it says? Facebook takes more power too. Such
Yeah,
a
Facebook takes a lot of power for some reason. I had someone else say that Facebook just simply takes a shit ton of power. More power to you, Facebook. Yeah, I need that second one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, Killer Bee Nation, more killer bees than you can shake a damn stick at. Oh, they're coming out. I think it's going to behoove me to go this way, actually, because I see more activity over here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go over to the other side. You see how I filled this up in here?
Yep.
We have to do that on the other side also. So, because that's about the only way to really... Did you put the line?
Yep.
There we go. Alright. So the clear caulk, of course, dries clear. That's the problem with the expanding foam, is it's just messy and unsightly. Kind of like me. So, do you see any evidence of them coming and going anywhere else further down the line?
Hang on.
Because that would really be...
I'm looking. This black. Yeah, I would do this end one.
Okay.
Uh,
Still testing.
and that would be it. I think you're good with that.
Very happy that we're doing this. Alright, yeah. Hosh?
Yep.
I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to need one more tube.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll collect it.
Thank you. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this here.
What's the most times you've been stung at one time, Reed?
Me, like 40
Reed said 40.
years ago underneath a trailer. Before I knew not to do that, I had to crawl back about 30 feet on my back to underneath, supports and trailer frame and shit like that to get to where the comb was, because I thought, ooh, I'm gonna cut the comb, and then honey started dripping on me, and this is when I realized, this is back when we were using old canvas suits, and I realized then that if the honey drips on you, or for any reason, if you get sweaty or rain, if your suit sticks to your skin or your neck, they're gonna sting through it, duh. And so I got pretty screwed up. It was not really that good. I'm not quite done with it. I'm gonna go on the other side. So I went, I crawled out, and I got out, and I had to convince the gal to let me go into her bathroom so I could pull stingers out because I was gonna die. I mean, it was just wrong. It was absolutely horrible. And I did, and I was really sick for a few days.
When was this?
25 years ago. Yeah, I learned it that way. You know, it comes to point, and you know what it was, folks, it was a skirting underneath a trailer,
Yeah.
and they were, it was block. No, it was rock. It was a rock wall, so there was no, like, you know, you couldn't access it because it was all just a block wall. It would have, these days, it would have been a new conceal, for sure.
Right.
But of course, okay, I'm gonna need that last. I hope that last Coke.
Here, can I see that?
Oh yeah, you gotta poke 2 or 3 holes in there, please.
Okay.
So I don't see any activity further down. That's awesome. That's really a good thing, of course, because we just wanna. We're here to mitigate the threat and get rid of these a little bit. They were hot. These guys had the potential. If somebody was operating a weed whacker, right,
Oh yeah.
to go completely insane.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it would have been not pretty.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hand me a spray adhesive?
Oh,
Start
yeah, yeah.
knocking some of them down over here.
Thank you. Yeah. Good idea. Oh, there we go. So we'll do a couple more of these. Then we're going to stand back and make sure that we didn't miss any holes. So yeah, going very textbook actually for us. You know, I've done. Is this your first one like this, Hosh? With this type of
I think so.
these
For
little
this
X's,
one.
these little weird
Yeah.
ass stupid things.
Yes, it's my first.
Well, I hope it's
It's
your
my
last.
first. It's my first X wall.
First X.
I've learned what not to do.
What not to do. There's a
Today?
lot of that.
No, in the years of working with Reed, as far as like wall construction.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget that when Trez, I can't even remember the job we were on, but it was kind of a piece of shit place. I know that narrows it down. And it dawned on her. She said, "You know what? I finally understand the reason for bee infestations in Cochise County." And I was like, "What? Really? Have you got a revelation or something?" She said, "Yeah, poor construction." And I was like, "I can't add anything to it." Pretty well summed it up. So all of these walls, this happens, the same thing with scuppers come on out of a flat roof Santa Fe style with stucco on the outside. You got those scuppers that come out. The old terracotta ones, there's 2 pieces that meet in the middle. They never caulk that up, and those parapets are hollow. We do them all the time. That one that we did the other day.
Yeah, we had one just last week.
Yeah, last week. That was a metal scupper that went through, but they didn't seal it up where it came through. You know, same old shit. Didn't finish the job. It's good enough type of deal. So this is looking okay here now, and I don't see anybody coming out. Do you? Got one more place to seal up here.
No, we're knocking them down.
Yeah.
Yep, they're trapped in there.
This is
I'm dying.
really.
The queen is clutching her throat as we speak.
And folks, forgive for if you were asking comments. Sometimes I have the camera right up to my face because of the
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
Because
so
the area
so
we're
to
in.
answer a few that come up commonly, especially on TikTok, these are honeybees.
Yeah.
All killer bees are honeybees. Not all honeybees are killer bees.
Exactly.
Okay, so these are Africanized honeybees, and they were created in a laboratory in Brazil. Or I should say they were created under laboratory conditions.
Yeah,
in
crossbred.
Brazil
Yeah, right. Yeah.
in 1957, and they escaped with a little human help and ineptitude, if you will.
That's exactly what it
With
was.
a
Well
little,
put. Yeah.
the aid of some human ineptitude, they escaped, and they basically took over South and Central America. Now, honeybees are not endemic to the Western Hemisphere.
No.
There were no honeybees here before the colonists came.
Ever.
Yeah, ever. contrary to what you might hear about one honeybee-like thing trapped in amber, 15 million years old, whatever that is.
in the Arctic. And so I don't know, there have been so many epochs and whatnot. We do know that honeybees are native to Europe, Asia, and Africa. What was that we saw about Australia the other day?
Incidentally, honeybees are not native to Australia.
I did not know that.
The Apis, the Apis mellifera
Yep.
is not native to Australia.
I did not know that. But they're having a huge problem now with European honeybees.
Right.
They're up in arms in Australia about infestation of European honeybees.
Feral European.
European. Anyway, that was good, Trez. I saw that angle.
European.
And not even Africanized. And so because, you know why? Because they're competing heavily with their native pollinators. Here we go.
Screwing up the ecosystem.
You're screwing up the ecosystem. It's an entire article. When it slows down in the winter, more toward when it's cooler, and we do some, fireside chat type stuff. We're gonna have the three of us reading articles that you guys have sent us.
I gotta read.
Don, Ramona, everybody sends us articles. Thank you so much. Because really, we're compiling quite a list of articles about attacks all over the country, and about incidences like the Australia thing, the Guadalajara thing. Holy shit! 300 killer bee attacks reported just in the city of Guadalajara every month. Not year, month. That's reported. So it's really quite horrific. Now we're going to go ahead and...
What's really weird about the Guadalajara situation is all 300 of those attacks happen on the full moon every month.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's really weird.
While they're drumming and have patchouli on. No, that's just me. That's just me talking. They're not hip bees. Get it? Hip bees.
So these things are really bad. They kill people, in case you don't know.
Well, that one guy in Guadalajara, they were on a hike with a tour guide, and they were rappelling, and so a bunch of rappellers got halfway down the cliff and got into a hive. Well, they raced down the ropes and ran away and got away. The damn bees went up the hill, up the mountain, and attacked this guy and killed him. When they opened him up, his stomach was full of bees. Didn't have a few in it, was full. It's just horrific what is going on. So all of their first responders now are coordinated.
Right.
They're
and
civil.
Of course, the worst bee attack in record, at this point, actually just happened a couple months ago. Well, was it, or was it...
Where the bus went down the hill?
Yeah, was that in Mexico?
Yeah. Or no, was it in Honduras?
I think it was in Honduras.
Might have been in Honduras.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bus, just a local bus, went down a hill in the jungle and went down like a long way, 150 feet or something. But it's jungle, it's a lot of plants, so dum-dee-dum-dee-doo-doo-doo. And they got all the way down. And,
Was that again?
And everybody, huh?
What was that again?
Okay, the sound effect, she likes it. Dum-dee-dum-dee-doo-doo-doo.
That's the bus going down.
When it's going slow.
Yes.
If it's going fast, it's ah! And so they got to the bottom.
Everybody survived the crash.
Everybody survived the crash. But they hit a beehive. Some wild beehive down there. How many people got killed? 14?
8.
8 people killed,
Well,
including...
16 people stung up, 16 people hospitalized,
Right.
8 people dead, including a mother and her 8-year-old daughter.
Right. But then we saw another one where 40 policemen was it in Guadalajara? Remember 40 policemen practicing with their weapons?
Yes.
Got attacked?
Yes.
And they found out their guns didn't work against the killer bees?
Yes.
Where the hell was that? We get so many articles. Thank you so much. It's
And they stung them up. And what was really interesting about that is that they had the whole thing on camera, and they took the sound out of it and actually repurposed it as a Keystone Cops video.
Had Laurel and Hardy in there.
It was a mess. So a lot of things happen.
And a lot of things we make up. No, that Hosh embellishes it. No, anyway. Yeah, so 40 policemen practicing. So it's just really a damn nightmare is what it is. So we're really happy you guys come along with us and help us educate people about what's going on with these killer bees. Not only the killer bees, but honeybees. I mean, I do not for the life of me understand why people would on purpose try to perpetuate and support and propagate an invasive species. Does anybody have an answer for me on that?
Money.
Why? Invasive species.
Money.
Well, that's it. It's profit. It's sheer
Honey.
It's pure profit. It's just a selfish arrogance.
Yeah.
They are an invasive species. Now, they're not just an invasive species that is, taking up space. They're actually killing off our native pollinators, and they stunt the growth on our native plants because they don't pollinate far enough away. The plants get inbred. There's so many factors about it that are
These are
ridiculous.
not native.
This, the oleander. These are
Not native.
not native.
Not native.
And very poisonous. by the
Yes.
way. Very poisonous.
You know, I've
I'm-
always said it is honey, it's sentimentality, and it's honey. And the thing is, if termites left little Tootsie Rolls in your walls,
You'd have termites. You'd love
you'd
them.
have people screaming, save the termites.
Isn't that the
Whatever
truth?
it
Isn't that the
is,
truth?
I think I
Seriously.
see becomes the termite roll to me.
What the hell? Beautiful. I wouldn't go that far with it, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why people are so insistent on perpetuating and keeping bees in their backyard, honeybees, because they're an invasive species. I don't know why, if they're conscious naturalists and environmentally conscious, why are they perpetuating and supporting invasive species? Beyond me. Makes no sense at all. And then when they learn that their hives are invasive, they rationalize it and make excuses and still do it. It is beyond me.
Well,
It makes no sense. I know.
we got one cooking up the gulch.
I know. We got another one cooking up the gulch here. With another bomb waiting to go off. So it's beyond me why people that are so environmentally conscious, in theory, in their own brains, in so many other ways. I mean, totally environmentally conscious. Keep honeybees that are the most invasive species as far as plants and insects go, native pollinators go. Why would they do that? Support and perpetuate just killing off the native pollinators in their neighborhood on purpose. It makes no sense to me. If someone,
Well, it's just ignorance.
it's just but once they learn, then it's not ignorance anymore.
Well, at
It's
that
arrogance.
point, yeah, exactly.
It's where ignorance meets arrogance.
Yep. Yep.
And so that's
Doubling down on your bullshit.
doubling down
Today's
on the-
word, kids.
Huh?
Today's words, kids.
What?
Ignorance and arrogance.
Ignorance and arrogance.
All the world's trouble come from ignorance and arrogance.
Yeah, all mine do. That's for sure. Other people's.
Yes.
Not mine. I don't have any.
No, you're
No.
fine.
Hey, no, you. He said with pride.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Well, guys, this has really worked out well. I think we can go ahead and take everybody to breakfast.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for joining us. I'm glad this went as smooth as it did. I just never know until the bitter end.
Still a lot of activity.
No, there's a lot of activity. We're gonna,
And I think some of it's from here. I think some of it may be.
you know damn well there's a neighboring hive.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You see, with a neighboring hive, and I'll have to explain this to Tess, within a 3-mile radius, all the beehives know about each other. Of course, you guys know this. It's only in case they can steal honey from each other. They don't come to borrow a cup of honey. They come to steal it. And so the neighboring bees know this hive is here. They're going to be sniffing around because they want the honey that's in the wall. They can't get it. The door is closed. That's part of the guarantee on this. So I think you're right. This is not only bees that are coming back from the field to their own hive here, which are remnant bees.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of robbers also. But the ones that are aggressive here, they're definitely aggressive
I'm
remnants.
seeing both. I'm seeing a mix here. I'm seeing robbers and remnants
Yeah.
here.
And the robbers are not going to be aggressive. Now, if that changes, we're screwed. And I don't mean us in bee suits. I mean,
And I'm seeing a lot of pollen sacs.
okay, well then
So
they're from
them
this hive.
coming back,
Then they're see when they come
neighboring.
back to their hive, they got the goods. They went shopping.
and they're like, "Why is the door covered in
Why
bulb?
is the door
And who are
closed?
those handsome masked
Who are those?
men?"
So talking about exacerbating existing condition, because sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. So when you start out good looking and you get stung a lot over 30 years, I've heard it goes the other way.
Yes, and also makes you smarter.
I see. I know that was another.
Oh, look at the bird!
Oh, okay. It makes some people smarter. We need your opinion on this, everyone.
No, the truth is, it's very interesting.
Average green
Bee
sign.
stings in small quantities, if you're not allergic, actually have a really good effect on the body.
Absolutely.
Aponin,
And your vocabulary.
which is the chief neurotoxin found in bee venom.
And it was what again? Say it.
Aponin.
Yep, Eponin.
In small doses,
As in
like
apis.
one or two stings here and there, it actually
It'll up your immune system.
and it prevents dementia and
Yeah,
Alzheimer's
yeah.
and stuff like
But
that.
too much of anything, right? And so too much will exacerbate your. It's just your body gets overloaded. Is my theory on it. You know. So God, thank you guys so much for coming along with us. Go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey. Do
Can
it
I
now.
get out of the bush now?
What happened?
Can I get out of the bush
We got her
now?
tucked back in the oleander. I got to show everybody how you're tucked back in the oleander. It's swallowing her. It's swallowing her. Oh well. So there. Okay, I guess we're gonna. Oh, now she's a zombie.
What happens?
It happens. Okay, guys.
Don't plant oleander
No, oleander's
unless
evil.
you hate your neighbor
Yeah, and your family.
and people and dogs
Yeah,
and life.
and bees don't care. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna hand that back. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Host, you want to say a couple of words?
Listen, if you got an X wall with a bunch of weird X's on the top of it.
Is that like a former wall or?
Yeah. If you got a wall like this and you got bees flying in and out of it, and you live in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll take care of it. If you live anywhere else in the U.S., anywhere, not just in the desert Southwest, not just in the South, not just in the Southeast, anywhere in the U.S., call an exterminator. Honeybees, whether Africanized or not, are invasive, and they're bad for the environment. Good for crops, good for propping up big agriculture and monocultures and massive swaths of the same damn crop in the same, all in one place. They're fine for that, but they're really bad for ecosystems. So you want to get rid of them. Don't relocate a hive. Relocating an Africanized honeybee hive is like relocating an active landmine. Later on, everybody. We'll see you at the next job.
Where's the fucking gate? Oh. I'm still on.
Look what I have for you.
Yay!
So I got this for Tess. We got, cause we went to Curry Farms the other day, and Ed, our Curry from Curry Farms, gave us all presents. Yay! And this is wonderful stuff from Santa Cruz Chili and Spice. Look it up online. The best stuff in the country, literally. As far as hot sauce goes, Santa Cruz Chili and Spice. Armida, my old friend, runs that. I mean, this is amazing. The chili paste. Oh my God. So he gave us a bunch. What a present. Love you guys. We'll see you later.